mindset, blessed love, manners, and respect. One for greet the item in the divine name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie the First, and also Empress Menen the First, Marcus I, Holy Emmanuel I, King Selassie Jah, Rastafari. One more day above ground, beautiful viewers and subscribers. As they them know, life is our ultimate position. Nothing no greater than that, no matter what go on top of everything that is going on. Alright, great to be here. Great to have the item here. Beautiful brothers and sisters. No officer, the ganja return is the wrong amount. Ganja is a business and not a sacrament. Cops return, or order to return ganja to the Rastafari community. That is what we're looking at today. So, here, please push the like button. Alright, and before we get into the details of this story here, would I love the item to please share also. Alright, please push the like button. Please share. Alright, so before we get into everything, take a listen to this. Greetings, honorable family. This is a public announcement. Jah Consuming Fire, brand new EP out now by IjahStars, featuring artists like Empress Matiposa out of the VI Virgin Island. This EP consists of 7 tracks. Songs like Life, No Dignity, 360 Degrees, Plea My Cause. This EP is out on all digital download platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, Amazon, and much more. 360 Degree is blazing. Temperature so high, we are steam and blaze with Charlie Sana, Haile Selassie I. Out now, Jah Consuming Fire. Check it out. Yeah man, Jah Consuming Fire. Brand new EP out there. Go out and check it out. See? Yeah, so what we are look pan? We are look pan cops ordered to return X amount of ganja, over 295 pound, and 124 pound was missing. It's a serious thing. But the cops them was ordered to return the ganja still, and they did. Zine, they did. But a serious thing that need for look upon, you know, because I was reasoning with an elder and in my show. I said, watch here, you know, ganja is really a sacrament, you know. Well, not really a sacrament so much, but really a business. Zine, really a business. Because you have ones who grow marijuana, sell it and send them children to school, build and develop, you know, them property, them house, you know, for house themselves and them family, buy a car, and, you know, so forth and so on. You know, so is really a business, you know, different from, you know, the sacramental side of it, you know, where, you know, one use it for spiritual purposes and meditation, you know, purposes. Different from a recreational type of settings. You know what I mean? The elder said it's really a business because the ancient Rasta man them were in the hills, and that is how them survive, is ganja them plant and sell and survive, sustain. That was them sustainability up until even today. You know? That was them self-sustenance of not depending on the system. But Ganja now kind of get mixed up with criminality. Zane, because it would appear that the same people, them who deem God's plan to be illegal and a drug, seems to be the one who is behind this grey economic market of dealing with marijuana and been locking up the Rasta man them for years and racketing and hustling and trading the plant. Then, while Rasta have been disenfranchised and criminalized and marginalized, just because them didn't want Rasta to have any form of self-sustenance. So them criminalize the plant when in the Bible it tell you that herbs was made for the service of man. So you can't lock up man for the plant because God made the plant. Then, and you can't criminalize the plant because the plant is for the benefit of even yourself. You see? But nowadays now, criminals now get into harvesting and growing marijuana, then, and start to trade it for weapons and these type of things. And what that do or does, it make it bad for the Rastaman who have been selling him little pound of herb, then, and sustain himself and him family, not involving in these criminal activities. And here now you have something where the police force in Jamaica is deeming ganja for drugs. Ganja is the currency for drugs and gun. And that is a very serious issue. It's not a light thing. It's a very serious thing. Because all right, when you look on it, is ganja legal or is it just decriminalized? Because if it's legal, it's supposed to be legal for anyone to use it. People are supposed to get locked up and then it's being confiscated. It's supposed to be legal and anybody can use it. So what is it? Is it legal or is it decriminalized? Because there's a difference there, you know. Decriminalized means, all right, we you know, we're not going to be so harsh with probably sentences and things like that when, you know, people is in contact with the police and police find, you know what I mean, herb on them. Right? And then now legalization is as I said, is everyone can use it. It's free. So there's a big difference. And the plant is free. It's supposed to be free. But it's a different thing I go on now, as I said. So make we just browse through this article here, as it says, cops ordered to return 225 pounds of ganja to the Rastafarian community, but 124 pound was missing. So a section, a part of the police force, which is called the CTAC, and another branch within that is called the Find. The article read, the Find has been leading the charge in disrupting the flow of illegal weapons and narcotics. Find operate under the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Investigation Branch, CTAC, with a special focus on dismantling the criminal network that fuel serious and violent crime. The Find has been doing an exemplary job in disrupting criminal activities, ranking up major seizures over the last years, confiscating 26,000 kilograms of ganja since 2025, and another 57,000 pounds in another 57,000, an impressive total of 21,000 kilograms. A whole part of ganja them a confiscate for real. Based on these statistics that we're reading here. Alright. Let's continue reading though, because there's something quite interesting that I need the item to hear. So anyway, the mark increase in 25 represent a 20% increase over the total seizure in 2024. The estimated street value of ganja in jug for gun the estimated street value for jug for gun trade in average 300,000 per pound. Currency of ganja is a huge component in the ganja for gun trade, where it is estimated that 50 pound of ganja can purchase one handgun, while 100 pound of ganja is the market price for one rifle. Police theory is that ganja is being used as currency for drugs, and therefore the cultivation and possession of ganja remain a serious public safety issue. The Find has also seized 800,000 of cocaine, and I'm not even going to go into that. But as you hear they say, the cultivation and possession of ganja remain a serious public issue. So you see what the criminals have done now. They actually has made it quite bad, for the Rasta man. You know what I mean? Because when they gave the Rasta man, when they take away the herb from the Rasta man, and they meant to return back the herb, they didn't return the right amount of ganja. You understand? A whole lot of thing go on. I don't know. They return the ganja. They return the ganja about 3 times. You know what I mean? I spoke to the clerk of the court, and we were all satisfied that the clerical error caused the confusion. Goff said the ganja seized was not weighed in Mr. Blake's presence. However, having reconciled the amount of ganja charged in court with the available documentation from the police, we are satisfied that all ganja seized was returned. We look forward to the meeting with the narcotic police soon to discuss other ganja policing concern of the Rastafari community. Goff said early this year, Goff had threatened legal action after a judge has ordered a quantity of seized ganja, 295 pounds, to be returned to the client. When the prosecution offered no evidence, he claimed that the narcotic police had been unable to account for 124 pounds of the ganja which had not been returned. According to the document from the Firearm and Narcotic Investigation Division, find 3 packages labeled ABC collectively weighed 123 pounds, and the fourth parcel, which was together, weighed 49 pounds, were returned for a total of 172 pounds. Wow, something no sound, something no sound right. The error on the part of the defendant is to the adds 123 pounds from the first sample, and the total overall sample of 172 pounds, which gave them a total of 295 pounds. That was incorrect, a source with the fine said. So quite interesting. I don't know how the item see, but yeah, the criminals, they are making it bad now for the Rastafari community. You see me I say? Yeah, because them now start the trade. Them a grow ganja themselves, and them a trade it for all sort of different type of things now. And I don't know, Zane, but the police should know. That's why they should give Rasta license without charge. That these Rastas are ganja farmers, and if you're not Rasta, Zane, without these type of ganja farmer license, then you will be in trouble by the law. You know what I mean? So those are the things that need to be in place and need to be legislated, if that is the word. You know what I mean? Lobbying and you know, and so these things can be legal, because they are necessary, because you can see the foolishness and folly that is going to happen here. You can't think that Rasta sell herb for buy gun and all of them something there. No, Rasta don't do that. So reason with me, honorable family, in the comment section. Let me know your views and thoughts and what's been said here today. Alright, manners and respect and peace and love. Holy Emmanuel, King Selassie, Jah Rastafari. Bless and sanctify and bless. Yeah, man.
Smash that subscribe button. See you on the next video. I just start the mindset.